Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Genji and today I'm gonna be talking about what free books and audibles you can get to amuse yourself during this hard times in quarantine or in general in life. Now that we're all cooped up in our houses and trying to stay safe like during this COVID-19 times, I don't know if it's because of this, but there have been, like, at least I've seen several like editorial houses and web pages that have been like giving away or posting free ebooks like online so that you can check them out and amuse yourself and pass time during the quarantine. So the first webpage I'm going to be talking about is a webpage called Riveted Literature. It's managed by Simon Teen, which is a very famous editorial in the US. I think they started in March, but they have been posting free books and short stories or like free snippets of books that are going to come out or that have already come out like in these like last couple of days, months. For example, I saw that they have like the first chapters for Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I'm gonna leave the link below, like in the description of this video, so you can access it too. Right now they have like available until the end of April a lot of very good books. For example, they have The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is like the first one of the original Shadowhunter series. I love Shadowhunters, so like I was super excited to see this. They also have Love and Luck by Jenna Evans. They also have The Summer I Turned Pretty from Jenny Han, who's also the author of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I haven't read The Summer I Turned Pretty because I don't know, like I've never liked this book because of the title that it has. You know, I don't know, like it causes issues in me. They also have The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, which I just read last week and it's so amazing. Like, I don't know how this book escaped from me like all of this time, but now that I know that it exists, I'm not gonna put it down. Like, it's so good. This saga is so good. They also have like Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I read this book a while back, like when it just came out, and I don't remember anything about it, but I know that my sister loves it, so you could give it a chance. There's Autobiography by Christina Lauren. I'm very excited about this book. I've been wanting to read it for a while now. Like, it's actually like the next one I'm gonna start reading. I'm very happy that it's here. Okay, so they also had other books available like in their website in March. Among them, I read The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. This book was published like in 2010 or something like that. I had never heard of it, never seen it, nothing. But it was actually pretty good. Like, it was very entertaining. They don't have it anymore. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, like they have been publishing like a lot of things right now, like on the internet. So please go and take advantage of that. Okay, so another place where you can find free books is in the Audible webpage. I actually have no idea if this has been going on for like a while now, but I just discovered it. Well, one of my friends discovered it like at the end of March, that Audible has like a webpage where you can listen to a lot of free audiobooks. There are some that are actually pretty good. In the teen section, they have The Near Witch by Victoria E. Schwab, which is a story I've been wanting to read for a really long while now. And you can find a lot of things. They also have like Miss Peregrine's book, but they only have like the second and the third book. I might buy the first book just to be able to like listen to the second and third for free. I might just do that. And they also have a short story from Leigh Bardugo called The Too Clever Fox, which is also something I'm definitely gonna listen to. I feel like in general, something that really works for me every time, like to get new and free books, is I'm always browsing in like the Kindle and ebook section of Amazon, and I'm always looking for which books are like in that moment, like either very cheap or that I can get like for free. There's actually like some of them, like really good books that I have gotten from like by doing this, such as The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and also The Daughter of Shades by Sylvia Mendes, and other good books. Like I like this practice has allowed me to get like a lot of good free books. So if you haven't done it before, or if you hadn't thought about it, go ahead and do it. What it does, like what Amazon Kindle does, because I'm pretty sure they figure like this is a way to get people like engaged in a series, and then like they only give you like the first book, so then you have to buy like the next ones. It has happened sometimes that like I do read like the first book of the series and then I'm hooked and then I buy like the rest of them. Yeah, this is another strategy that you can do to get your hands on those goodies. Another great place where you can get free books like to your heart's content is Wattpad. For me, Wattpad has like a very special place in my heart and in my life, because since I discovered it, I don't know how many years ago, like I've read so many books there. Like you have to take into consideration that most of the authors that are in Wattpad are amateur authors, and they're just starting to write and post their stories and like going out into the world. So there might be like a lot of errors in terms of editing and in terms of like gaps in the plot and things like that, but you can find a lot of jewels there. My favorite books from Wattpad are the Storm on Silence series. They're 6 books. They're written by Robert Thier, and they're so good. He actually already published like some of them. I think you can only buy them in Amazon United States. I'm not really sure, but they're really good. Please don't judge the covers. Please don't judge the covers of any book in Wattpad in general. I really enjoyed these books because they're humor and adventure and a little bit of historical fiction, and they're just so amazing. Like I really just laugh all the time, and I think they're actually like the books that I've reread most in the last years. I actually just finished the whole series because he released the 6th and last book in this series, and I just read it like 2 weeks ago or something, and oh my god, I really love him. I really love his books. Like they're really good. You can enjoy them a lot. Another book I really like from Wattpad and I would totally recommend is a book called Love Locked. It's really amazing. It's by this author called Karina Gaskell. It's just like, it's not fantasy or anything like that. It's just this beautiful romance book about neighbors. I really enjoyed it when I read it like 2 years ago or something. I like to read this kind of books when I want to just like reset my brain and like get away from murderous plots and planning and fantasy and overly complicated stories, which is something that I normally read. You should just go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna leave all of the links like in the description of this video so you can access them and not have to go through all the hassle of looking for everything. I think you can find, like, I think Wattpad is like the perfect place for anyone to read, because you can find everything there. Like you can find books in horror, thriller, humor, adventure, fantasy, fanfiction. Like there's just a lot. You can find everything there. Enter Wattpad with an open mind if you haven't. If you have, and if you read in Wattpad as much as I do, please recommend more books to me, because I've been like in a block lately where I don't find any new books. Like I don't know if it's the suggestions that I'm getting that are not good. Like the algorithm is not working for me. I have no idea. So if you have any recommendations for me in Wattpad, please let me know below. Please let me know if this is going to be of any use to you. I hope it is. I hope you can go and listen and read and look for as many books as you can. If you find anything else, please let me know in the comment section below. If you know of any other editorial houses or like publishing companies that are doing this same thing, please tell me like who they are so I can also go check out the books that they have. I hope that you like this video and that it is helpful for you to be able to go through with this terrible times in quarantine. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon. So I really enjoy Wattpad. I know there are some people that don't like it because like a lot of books are like have gaps or problems or are not edited correctly, but I just find it like I just like it. I really like it. And I remember that one friend once told me, I was very excited because I was telling her that I had read a lot of books like in the last, this happened like, I don't know, a couple of years back, and I told her like, oh yeah, like I've been reading a lot from this app that has free books and I'm super happy. And I think I was like in high school or in junior high, and of course I didn't have enough money to like buy as many books as I wanted. And my parents, like, they do support my reading, but not to the extent that I would like. They do enough, like, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, of course I want to have like millions of books in my house. And I told her like, oh yeah, like I've been reading books in Wattpad and blah, 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 blah. And then she was like, well, but those are not real books. How can you say that? How can you possibly say that? Oh my god, I really hated that comment. So yeah, no guys. Books in Wattpad are real books. Authors there are real authors. The fact that they don't have like any published, like most of them published books, doesn't diminish the work that they do and all of the passion that they put into their books. Right now, the new beauties that I found are, like, if you want more recommendations, like apart from Storm and Silence and Love Locked, which are really good, I really recommend you to go and like start reading them now. Oh yeah, so the books that I have right now, like in my reading list for Wattpad, are That's a Good Question by J. Nicole. I don't know, like I read the description of the book and it seemed like a very lighthearted humor sort of adventure. And I liked I'm very sorry. I sometimes do judge a book by its cover, or at least I'm trapped and like it calls to me. So what did it for me for this book was actually the cover. I'm very sorry. And also the other book that is on my reading list right now for Wattpad is The Rose Killer by Sarah MacLean. This one also has a very good book cover. And also the description is really good. So yeah, just go check them out. Apart from this, there's also another editorial house that has been giving away free books, but they're in Spanish. They're an editorial house from Spain. So if you know Spanish, or if you like to read books in Spanish or in other languages, you can really go ahead and look for them. They're called Puck Editorial. I think they also have like another name. I don't remember it right now. Unfortunately, it's only in Spanish. They supposedly also had like the books available in their website, but I couldn't find them. But if you go into Amazon and look for them like in the Kindle version, you can find some of the books for free. They're changing constantly, so I would really recommend to go and like take advantage of it as soon as possible. Because, for example, I checked it 2 days ago and they had different books than they have right now. And right now they have, oh my god, I was super excited when I saw this. And I don't read books in Spanish, but I was like, I might just do it because of the books they had. They had This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. They also had, they also have discounts like in some of the Kindle books that they manage. So like even if there's some book that you want to read and it's for them, like in Spanish, I'm sorry, you could definitely go and like get it. So for example, they have in discount The Girls of Paper and Fire, which I've been wanting to read since like even before this book came out. I saw it like somewhere in Instagram and I was like, the title is so powerful and the cover also called to me. So I really want to sing this, to read this. Right now, like as I'm watching the webpage, like Amazon's webpage, they have This Savage Song for free, Everless by Sarah Holland, which I really want to read, and by Alex London, Black Wings Beating, which I have never heard of. Yeah, I might just read it because it's for free. I actually already tried to download like the books from Amazon Spain, but I wasn't able to do so because I'm currently in Saudi Arabia and I don't have a VPN. So if you know of a good VPN that I can get for free and be able to download these books, please let me know in the comment section below. 2 days ago, they also had books for free from, I think, Spanish authors. I don't know if they are really Spanish authors. But yeah, so it's constantly changing. You should really go and check it out.